right, and a good Sunday to you. Welcome to another episode of JD's Deep Cut Sunday Tracks. Again, where we're going to review and showcase obscure albums, long lost, forgotten bands that once came and went. A lot of these bands, came out, got signed to major record labels, did one or two albums, and then just vanished, disappeared. Okay, so here we're going to dig up, unearth those bands, focusing on psychedelic rock, classic rock, from the late 60s, 70s, getting into some 80s. Okay, those who tuned in on the midweek, thank you. Hope you liked the video. Hope you're liking those episodes of the different genres. Okay. Of course, Sunday is for the classic psychedelic rock, classic rock, hard rock from the 70s, late 60s. Okay. All right. So today we're showcasing a band that came out in the late 60s, and I believe they only had one album. Did some of my research on this band, and hard to find some stuff, hard to find some information on them. I came across this record from one of my record sellers that I buy old vinyl from, and he didn't even have a lot of info on this band, but it's a classic. It's a classic album. Really good music. Okay, the band was called Roxy. Okay, Roxy. This is their self-titled album. Okay, I love the cover. You got the Circus Carnival theme going there. Okay, really good album. This album came out in 1969. I believe it was recorded in 69, released in 70. Might be off a little bit, but that's what the liner notes say on there. As you can see, it says here a promotional copy, Elektra Records. Okay, Roxy. Not quite a psychedelic band, but kind of like a rock and roll, R&B, soul vibes there. But yeah, it has more of that old rock feel. Not exactly psychedelic, but really good stuff. The song we're showcasing here is what's that song? What was it called? You Got a Lot of Style. Okay, really good song. It's kind of a slower tempo, a ballad, if you will, kind of along the lines of Led Zeppelin, Hey Hey What Can I Do, stuff like that. Band is a 5-piece band, consists of guitar, lead guitar, a lot of keyboard stuff. Okay, they do throw in a lot of keyboard, really good arrangements with the keyboard, that old 60s sounding. Bass and drums. It's a 5-piece. Bob Segarini was the vocal guitar main composer, wrote all the songs. Then you had John McDonald was the drummer. Jim DeCork, lead guitar, really good guitar work on there. James Morris, keyboards, like I mentioned, a lot of good keyboard sounds, a lot of good keyboard arrangements there. Okay, this reminds me kind of had some country feel, like country rock, along the lines of Delaney and Bonnie, early Eagles. So you can get a good idea. But then it has like a little bit of soul, rhythm, and blues as well in there, because they throw in the female vocals, backup vocals in there, which kind of makes it, makes it a little bit more vibrant, if you will. But then, like I said, that song, You Got a Lot of Style, is kind of a slow, slow ballad, like I mentioned, along the lines of the slow Led Zeppelin song. Not quite bluesy, just a slow rock tune, pretty good. It's really good. Interesting album. This came out on Elektra. Okay, Elektra is out of New York City, but I guess in the late 60s they moved. They didn't move. They just had another Electro West recording studios in LA. So on this record, the jacket's really cool. This is even mint. The inner sleeve, the inner jacket showcases the recording studios, Electro West. It tells a little bit story about them. They wanted to get that living room feel in the studio for the artist. Looks like a house there, if you can see that. But all these little stories here are about the studio. Okay, they're all about the studio in the West. Here it's saying that they were gonna build a new studio by Central Park, New York. But this album was recorded in LA. But they're really focusing on their Electro West studio. Okay, this thing is in mint record, black vinyl, really nice. The center label there, thick record. Okay, thick. But yeah, you got a lot of style. I'm gonna put the links. I was able to find the link to the album, so I'll put the link. There's another song, Love, honorable mention. It's about a 2-minute song, really good though as well, if you get a chance to listen to that. But yeah, this is Roxy. I might be wrong, but it sounds like they were from Chicago, because there's a couple songs where they mention Chicago. Doesn't mean they're from there, but there's a song that mentions California too, but they might be a Chicago band. It didn't say here, okay, on the credits, but check out Roxy. I love the lyric sheet that they included, with the album. Okay, like I said, they got kind of like a circus theme going here, carnival. Okay? But yeah, I really love this album. I thought it was gonna be like a psychedelic just because of the cover, but you never judge a book by its cover, right? But the illustration, art illustration, was made by Etienne Delazert. Okay, he's made a couple other album covers. Pretty good artist. Check it out. Okay, but yeah, the inner sleeve, like I said, showcases the LA studio picks, Elektra Studios West. Okay, but yeah, the backup singers make it kind of enhance the songs. Okay, but yeah, this was I like the discovery of this album, Roxy. But good album, good find there. Roxy Music, when they came out, I was reading a little anecdote. They named themselves Roxy as well, but when they found out there was a band that was named Roxy, they added the music to their band name, Roxy Music, which is another great early 70s glam rock band, which I might showcase one of their albums. But I mean, they're not like an obscure band. Everybody knows. But I might showcase an obscure song, maybe a B-side. I'm a big fan of their music. It's a great band. It was a great band. Brian Ferry's solo stuff is another story. It's good stuff, don't get me wrong. But Roxy Music, yeah. Okay. So yeah, check out Roxy. You got a lot of style. Love's an honorable mention. Okay. But yeah, along the lines of a country rock with some soul vibes. Like I mentioned, reminds me of Delaney and Bonnie, early Eagles, some of the Zeppelin obscure tracks like Hey, What Can I Do? I mean, that song reminded me of that song, just so you can kind of get a style going there, a description. All right, so hope you're all doing well, VC. Hope you're enjoying the videos there. If you're watching, thank you. Like and subscribe. Okay. Hopefully, you have some of your good videos, all the other VC community there, checking some out. Okay, give some shout outs next week. Okay, all right, so have a good one and keep spinning that vinyl.